those of you who have traveled around the world, you've probably witnessed things that you can't explain. Whether objects move or you see people walking among you who aren't really walking among you. And you ask yourself, does the supernatural really exist? Well, there are things in this world that we cannot explain, such as an image of a girl appearing as a ghost playing a piano. Now you ask yourself, is she really a ghost? Can she really just disappear whenever she wants to? And I tell you, no. I'm here to talk to you today about Firefox. Just kidding. About ghosts in the theater. Now, as theater developed, realism became a key ingredient. People wanted to see real life on stage. They were sick of the old Greek tragedies. So they asked themselves, how can we make ghosts look real? How can actors appear to be interacting with the supernatural? Thus, the Pepper's ghost effect came. It was invented in 1862 by John Henry Pepper, and it is used in major attractions even to this day, such as the Haunted Mansion and the Tower of Terror. An overview of the Pepper's ghost effect: you have two rooms. One is viewed by the viewer, which is the one with the piano, as you see right now, and both rooms are placed at a 45-degree angle to each other, with a mirror in between. You have a dark room with the actor standing in. You reflect a light onto the actor. The image is reflected through the glass, and you can make it appear as though there's a ghost. As you see, the green image is the actual glass, and the red view is where you're actually looking, and that's a 45-degree angle, which is very important to get your actor to go exactly where you want him to go. Now, in order to create the image that the actor is going in and out of focus, when the lights in the mirror image room are raised, with the empty room being dimmed slightly to compensate, the ghost appears out of nowhere. Now here's a slight tutorial. I thought you'd like to see it in real life, so it's pretty cool.
Okay, this is an illusion we call the Pepper's ghost effect. As you can see, we have
This is not me.
an invisible Beethoven right there. Steven, go ahead and try to grab it. And you can't grab it. It's almost like it's a ghost just sitting there. And it's a really cool effect. Easy to pull off. Really fun. Used for Halloween. This is how we do it. You have a sheet of glass. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. You can see it go to the side like that. Sheet of glass right there. Then you have something completely black, and the object you want to make invisible right there. You gotta have a light going. I'm using my camera as a light right now. And then you just put something black so you can't see the object that you want to make invisible. And you have a Pepper's ghost effect. This can be done with any object you want. However, make sure the people that are going to view it don't go to the side or up too much, or the object will vanish.
So, as you can see, it's very simple. She made it with simple household effects. And if you're in Disneyland, you obviously, I don't know how many of you have been to the Haunted Mansion at Disney World, the huge ballroom with all the actors and ghosts dancing around. Underneath, as you're going through the ballroom and you're going up a stairwell, underneath the stairwell, so you can't see them, are actual live image dolls dancing around with a mirror and lights pointing at them. So all the things that you see, there's actually a live person, not a live person, a live model somewhere hidden in that room to where you can't see making those images. Now, how this is useful in live theater, besides the mansion, is you have your audience with a sheet of clear glass placed at a 45-degree angle to their viewing area, and down in the pit, as you can see, you have an actor with light being shined upon him, and that image is being transmitted up to the stage so the other actors can act through and around him. Now this can be very tricky, as your choreography has to be exact and right, so the actor knows where to go in stepwise, because otherwise things would get really messy and the actors on stage could not know what's going on. So now you know how long the dead have been walking among us, how they transcend onto our plane, and that there are no real ghosts in the Haunted Mansion.